At his home in Kadekakai, Machakos County, Batram Mutinda rears close to 3,000 indigenous chicken, commonly referred to as Kienyeji chicken. Batram, who also happens to be the Chief Executive Officer of the Agricultural Society of Kenya, rears the KARI improved Kienyeji breed, which has been gaining popularity in Kenya over the last 3 years. The KARI improved Kienyeji breed of chicken is said to mature within 5 months and is highly resistant to diseases that affect exotic chicken breeds.
We started this way back in 2012. Started with a small incubator, really 60 eggs capacity. We decided again to further upgrade to 250 eggs capacity incubator, further to 500 eggs capacity incubator. Then mid last year, then we upgraded to 2,000 eggs capacity incubator.
And as his poultry business grew, Mutinda opted to create a chicken hatchery business. He spent 400,000 shillings to purchase this incubator.
We collect the eggs after every 2 hours. We store them in a well-aerated place. The moment you miss those steps, then really you run, most farmers will run with about 40% hatching capacity.
Batram says the best eggs for hatching are medium-sized and clean, without cracks or any other defects.
To get that egg to hatch well is that you must incubate eggs that are not more than 10 days. You get some close to
every 6 days, Batram collects about 2,000 eggs for incubation. A 1-day-old KARI Kienyeji chick goes for 100 shillings, 1-month-old at 200 shillings, while a 2-month-old chick goes for 300 shillings.
The 1-day-old up to 1 month, that is the most critical stage. That's where we have very high mortality rate, and therefore, of course, as you reduce the rate of mortality because of course, the care that you take, then you increase the prices.
Selling both the eggs and chicks from his Kienyeji chicken earns him roughly a gross income of 500,000 shillings every month.
We lose about 300,000 shillings every month, running with a profit, I'll call it a margin of 200,000 shillings every month.
But the business has not been devoid of challenges.
Cost of feeds is quite discouraging. Growing a chick from 1 day to 6 months, on average, will cost you 1,080. And I did say that at 6 months, we sell at 900 shillings. And therefore, if you're just growing to sell at 6 months without any production, then you're not in business. Of course, you're losing. Right now, as we're speaking, we are running a generator because we didn't have power. We've not had power since yesterday. Without power, then you don't get anything. So reliability, very key, and the cost of power.
And his parting shot to those who would like to venture into poultry farming is:
if you want to get them at 1 day old, yes, but it's a risk. So basically the few farmers, the few people that take the 1 day old, every other time after a month they come back complaining that most of them died, those mortalities. So we encourage them to pick them after either 2 weeks or 1 month.
Dennis Otieno, Smart Farm.